time. And I have a question, so I am like completely not doing what the title says like last time. I want to look up something. I had a question last night, but then I completely forgot to look at it. Look it up. So, I was curious, like for YouTube, does having a description in your videos like boost them in the algorithm? Video. Oh, didn't type that right. Video. Oh, of course, the first things that pop up are do video games desensitize violence, and a bunch of things in Spanish. Oh, because I typed in des, and that's like a Spanish things, I guess. I took 4 years of Spanish in high school, and I don't understand a dang thing. Kind of. Do video descriptions help YouTube? Ooh, description doesn't matter. Okay. We're gonna hop on Reddit. Screw the AI summary. We're hopping on Reddit. The internet chat box. What did I call it? I think I called it like the internet, when I was talking to AI, I called it like the internet chat box or something like that. Absolutely goated. I love Reddit. So, description doesn't matter. It was reinforced the relevancy of title keywords. It can mean the difference between second and first spot, which doesn't really matter to me. Search. So it seems. So it seems like it does matter. Kinda. Like it helps. People are mostly talking about like tutorials and stuff. Like big thing for people who do tutorials. Changing. Okay, if it matters, I usually probably. Okay. Okay, so it seems. So it seems like yes. I was hoping it would help in the algorithm. Do YouTube. Oh, not type that right. YouTube video descriptions help the algorithm. I'm like completely lost the plot. Yes, wait. R tag useless. Tags will not help your reach. Okay. Description is more pertinently on. You can learn about your content and who to push to. Oh, so YouTube can start learning about your content and who to push you to. Why do your audience doesn't matter as much? So like it's a thing. Descriptions are obviously very useful in certain circumstances, for sure. I'm so sorry. Completely lost the plot and wasted like 5 minutes looking up random stuff. Like last time. What was it? So, but that's actually what I want to know. So like it does help and kind of, but it's not like a big noticeable, boost to the algorithm. Anyway, I lost the plot. So I gotta finish up these fishtails. And I thought it would just be smart. So at first I was gonna do like one thing at a time and then do like colors. So my plan, so I'm gonna do like the multicolored fishtails like I said I would. And then after that, like the ones on the list. If you don't remember last night, last night's live stream, we made a list of like, what is it? Like all of the to-dos. So I can like show you here. It's kind of hard to read, I'm sure. Maybe it's mirrored. So I did like the single colors, now I gotta do the multiple color ones. It's hard for me to see. I have a lamp I can like right there I can like turn on. I actually could. It's weird. It's kind of a weird time. It's like because it's like almost 7 o'clock and like it is sunny outside and most of the light comes from that skylight. It's just the way the sun hits it. It kind of makes like some parts darker and like some parts lighter and then but it's not green, light blue, purple. Okay, this is light blue, by the way. This is light blue, and I was really bad name because light blue, dark blue. Not the best name or things, it was just to get things down. So, I know. And then I am kind of doing laundry right now. Everyone's getting back from their trip today. I don't know what time yet. I'm going to be told when they're leaving. Leaving and stuff. And then I got laundry. So it's just like I probably gotta like jump and like switch it and then I'll be back. Like I'll run down, switch it, because like I wanted to do just one load, but like it was the awkward like the amount of laundry I had was like a very awkward amount where it's like it's too much to do like one load, but it's not enough to do like 2 loads. So it was a weird like situation. Okay, so we got, let's see, yep. There we go. Okay, green, light blue, purple. Again, I really wanted to use this pink, but it was just a very awkward thing. You know what? Okay, now that I'm like looking at it, I look at the dark blue and the pink side by side. Might be fair. Do I have dark blue, purple, pink? Because honestly, like I was like looking at the pink, I'm like, this is a very pretty pink, and I'm underutilizing it. Pink plus dark blue. Yeah, it's completely. Do I have? Oh, I have a pencil sharpener. Sweet. I don't like totally reaching awkward places. There we go. I have a pencil sharpener. I think I have a few of these. I like how this like shines. Hold on. That's actually pretty cool. Oh my gosh, now I'm getting so distracted. And it's so pretty how it like shines in the light. It kind of refracts the light too, cause like, it's like, or no, it's just, it's like really cool. That's, okay, I'm distracted, bruh. Okay. What was I doing? Yes. Okay. Anyway, so I was like doing what, 1 at a time, and then, so for each of the colors I want to do like 1 at a time, then 3 at a time for each color. I don't know if that's feasible. You know what? So because okay, for starters, so when I watched when I was relearning Rainbow Loom, the tutorial I watched, I'm sure you guys all saw it when you guys were learning how to do it. The tutorial I watched, they use like 3 bands of each color. So like that's kind of what I default to, and sometimes I do 1 band per color. Can I like, I'll find a way to like put this, but not on the things. I have my colors on the thing. Is there a way? You know what? This is so much better. I am so sorry. I probably have to take a little bathroom break too, because I just ate my breakfast. And it was so funny. Like, I went to my sister's last night, or, you know, yesterday. And she, like, made me some food. And then, like, she made me, and she gave me something to take home. It was, like, I forgot. It was, like, some sort of casserole. It's, like, cheesy and chickeny and, like, so good. And then I had, pastelillos. So I had the casserole and pastelillos last night for dinner, and then she gave me like this, I don't know what it is, but it was like, it's like Philly cheesesteak, but I don't know how to describe it. The weirdest way the only way I can describe it, and it's probably not gonna fly over a lot of people's heads, just for the sake of like, so if you know what a stromboli is, or maybe a calzone maybe like more of like what people are familiar with in terms of like just knowing stuff, but like a calzone or or stromboli, like it's like a Philly cheesesteak of like calzone. It was so good. And that's like what I had for breakfast. Ooh, there's like a Q&A. Okay, so as I've been doing these live streams, there's like a add a Q&A sticker. And so again, there's like really no like chat going on right now. So it's like add a Q&A sticker. And all of them have been about video games. I am not much of a gamer, honestly, or like a true gamer, to put it. It's not. A lot of it is technology. Okay, I'm really bad at games, and also that, like, especially like console games and stuff, and maybe like PC. I didn't really do a lot of PC gaming either, like when I had my laptop. But like, I'm actually like really bad at like I can do the mobile games, you know. I do the Minecraft, and it's funny. I pretty much played Minecraft on all its versions. I played it in Java. So on my computer, on Java, the Java controls, and that was on a computer. So I played it on a computer, I played it on my phone, I've been playing on my phone now, and I played it when I first started playing Minecraft, and then I did play on console one time, and it was like, I was at a neighbor's house, and we were playing it on like her Xbox or whatever. But like, yeah. What is it? But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, I forgot. But yeah, like, and like my brother he had an Xbox and a 360, and he would play Minecraft on his console. So I think sometimes he'd play with friends as well. But actually, the whole reason why I got into Minecraft in the first place is because I watched my brother play it on his Xbox, and I just thought, at first I was curious, but I just became like so interested in what he was doing, and then like, and I just became hooked. Like, I started out with Pocket Edition when it was Pocket Edition, not when it was not Bedrock, it was Pocket Edition. Back in my day, we had the Nether reactors and the 260 by 260 world, and the, you know, very, very primitive. And it's funny, cause I was looking up like Minecraft tutorials, trying to learn the game when I was little, and like they were all like not, because they're all like for Java, but I didn't realize they were like for Java, so I'm like trying to do stuff. Oh, and that was also like at that time, it was also when we had in Pocket Edition, when I was playing, we had redstone ore. Just ore. Literally just redstone ore. But when you mined it, no redstone would come out. But we had redstone ore. And diamonds were like the best thing in the game. I mean, they still are. No, I mean, technically netherite's the best again. But like, but yeah. Yeah. But like, diamonds, you know. And I remember like when I found like a diamond, I was so excited. I like showed my mom. My mom didn't get it, of course. You know, my mom's like, you know, whatever. But like, I was so excited. Especially in like the, you know, because like the old Minecraft Pocket Edition world, you know, it's so small. Like the world I have now is huge, and I haven't even explored like a lot of it yet. But like the worlds are technically infinite now in Bedrock. But like back in my day, like when we had the Pocket Edition, it was very small worlds. I remember one time I tried to want to do another reactor thing, like the core and all that, but there wasn't enough gold in the world, and I gave up. Didn't try again. But this is actually shaping up to really good. Spectre had a great idea with this. It's okay, I probably should put it the other way. He said he should do a green, blue, purple gradient. And this is really shaping up to be nice. And it works even better because like with the glow in the dark bands. And I noticed this when I was doing a rainbow with because I got these bands. It's like my second box of these. But like I did a rainbow of like these hello. I did a rainbow of like these, just the bots. Oh, I should do that. Okay, pause, because I have another idea of like when I, that'd be so smart. So I have like, ideas. Yeah. What is it? Good morning. Welcome. The 7:04 a.m. 7:05 a.m. Welcome to the live stream. This will probably, I don't want it to be, and I'm hoping it won't be. My last live stream for a while. I'm hoping I can still do some. It's just I gotta be careful so I don't get caught. Like, I live with my parents, and I don't want them to find out. It's actually funny because I've kept this a secret from them for like 5.5 years, and they still don't know. It's funny though, I went to go visit my sister yesterday, and she knows. She knows, and she's like, so the only people who like actually know I have a YouTube channel are like my friend A, obviously, and my older sister. And it's funny though, because my older sister doesn't talk to like the other family members. So like the parents and stuff. So like it's just like, it's like a little secret, and she keeps secrets and stuff. Like, she knows things that I don't tell anyone else in the family, because like, it's like, I don't know. She's great for that. So like, what is it? Glow in the dark? What is it? Pink, orange. Because I did it with the red, like the glow-in-the-dark red, but I didn't do it with the glow-in-the-dark pink. And I have like other fishtails where it's like pink, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple, like the rainbow, but instead of red, it's pink. And it matches like one of my shirts, my tie-dye shirts that like my friend got me. Oh, it reminds me, I should do one of the other one too. So I have another one that's similar, but it's like white, blue, white, dark blue, purple. I'm just thinking, cause like, so I'm planning on going on vacation in a couple weeks. Like, my family is like on their like vacation now, and they're coming back today. I didn't want to go because it's basically like a religious thing, and I'm not religious at all. So I'm like, you know what, that's meaningful for them. I'm happy for them. I'm going on like a little vacation with my friend in a couple weekends. Like, I'm so excited. But so I'm going on this vacation with my one friend, with my friend, one of my best friends. It's so weird. I have like one, what is it? I have like one girlfriend and 2 guy friends. Actually, I have like people I would consider, it's so weird, you know? Like, I have people I would still consider friends, but I don't talk to them, and it's literally just because like we lost touch. And like, it's not even like we're not friends anymore, it's just like we don't talk. Like, if I saw him like out, I would like give him a big hug still. There's no hard feelings. I mean, I'm sad, you know? I'm sad that we don't really talk anymore. But yeah, I'm like, what is it? Like, I'm sad, you know, that we don't talk anymore. But like, we're still friends, I guess. There's no hard feelings. Just I miss them. I try to reach out, but they don't like respond. So, Mom texted me. So I'm gonna respond back to her so she doesn't worry. Because Mom's the type to worry. Such a pain. Where's my Facebook Messenger? There we go. So I gotta like, oh, did it log me out? Oh no, I'm still on. I got a Facebook. What is it? Just gotta like, we gotta sync up. There we go. Okay. I'm literally just doing this when my mom doesn't worry. She asked me how me and the dog slept. We slept good. So hard. It's so awkward typing on the iPad. Honestly, I feel like a boomer, because like, you know how like with the boomers, they like when they're texting on phones go dit, 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 dit. And it's funny because like I'm like I do it on the iPad and I feel like weird. I don't do it on the phone. On the phone I use my thumbs, and the older people in my life are just like, yeah, like you type so fast. Yeah, thumbs. See, the Q&A stickers. I might actually like no, I wouldn't like add the stickers, but let me add the. I may ask these. I may answer these questions. Oh, how it was like. How did you design your own video game? Oops, I might have this open. How do you design your own video game? Honestly, I don't know. I don't. Again, I don't game a lot. All these questions are about video games. I'm not a gamer. Crazy stuff. Oh, but like, oh, I got an idea. So because I pitched this, and I've like talked to this about the Flipplane forum a lot about what is it? I just want to ask her a question. Basically about like it's just me being silly. I just completely off task. I didn't intend to be off task. It's just yeah, just covering things up. I wanted to bring my iPad with me on stream last time because like on not last night's stream but on my morning stream because I wanted to go visit my sister like after the morning stream, but like she was texting me she was texting me and I couldn't respond to her because I didn't want to mess up the live stream and like have it kick me out. So like oh, let's put that here. That's like easier to reach than like all the way over here. Okay, where was I? Yes. Okay. This actually shaping was really good. And as I was saying, like with the glow in the dark bands, you know, it's like they're translucent. They're not like, that's what I say about the glow in the dark bands. They're not like bright colors like the neons are. They're more like translucent, and they blend in together better. Like, that's what I meant to say. Like, kind of, I don't know if I can, like, this is not the best examples. I have more bracelets, I just didn't pull them out. Like, you see how, like, this, rainbow, this multicolored, I'm gonna pull it out so I can show you guys better than just, where is it? This, I'm just pulling one. I made two of them, actually. But, like, the rainbow colored, like, ones, you can see how, like, the colors are bright and bold and opaque, and they kind of, like, you know, they stick out, they, like, clash, they don't really blend together. And, yeah, I didn't do a rainbow on this one either, so that doesn't help. You can kind of see the point of, like, each color sticks out individually for that. But like with the glow in the dark ones, it's more gentler colors, so it blends in better. Just going with the gradient here. It kind of looks like a glowworm. Does that make sense? Like one of the gummy like glowworms that you eat. Or like trolley or something. I actually don't know. And I'm sure people in other parts, I know there's like some in other parts of the world that I don't know about. But trolley is the one that like I'm familiar with in the States. But I am sure there's other ones. I think Haribo does like one. I know what that is. And there's like, yeah, there's like, I don't know. I'm so like American and I haven't like really gone like outside of my country. I did technically go out the side of the country one time. I went to a resort in the Caribbean and on vacation, and that was like technically me going out of the country because I had to get a passport and stuff. But I was 12. I would love to like travel and stuff like someday in the future. You know, when I get like stable, get my own place, have my own I have my own finances, but like have like a better financial situation, get like a full-time job, and like maybe have a partner too. We could like travel and just see the world and enjoy life and people and the world itself. Because the world is a beautiful place. You know, the world is such a beautiful place. It's just, you know, sad that that's like so, because there's so like much, like the world's such a beautiful place, and it's sad that I haven't really seen a lot of any of it, like in person. I've only seen it through the computer screen. And honestly, I grew up like so sheltered too. Like I wasn't really introduced to people who were different than me. And it's weird because like I actually feel like I am very tolerant, not, I don't know if tolerant's the right word, tolerant and accepting of people who are like technically different than me. But like I feel like I'm not around a lot of different people. Cause just like where I grew up, it was like the whitest community on earth. We did have minorities, but they were very few and far between. So yeah, just very sheltered. It actually kind of sucked. But I lived with my dad for a time though in a different city. I got to like meet more minorities and stuff, and that was actually cool. I had when I worked, I had you know, I had black coworkers when I lived with my dad, and I had my job there, and I loved them. Like we were like all of us were like such a great team, and I miss them so much. I wish I could have just like taken my old job and like picked it up and like put it where I'm at now, because it was just the best. The team was the best. Everything was the best. It was my favorite job. And it's so funny because like I'm basically doing the same job now, just at like a different place, and it's like not the same in the slightest. My mom got back to me. Okay. No. It's bugging my mom bugging me. Because everyone's coming home today, so trying to get things ready. Oh yeah, I know what I was talking about, like designing a video game. I pitched this to the forum, and the forum seems pretty on board. It's just technological limitations and the time it would take to develop one of these, and like just like it would just take a lot of time and effort, and it may not even be like I don't know. Like I was thinking, because you know I'm really into the Papa's games. I was thinking like an open world Papa's game. I know people have pitched the idea of like a Papa Louie dating sim. Honestly, I would be on board with that. I think I would be on board with a dating sim. Yeah, like a Papa Louie dating sim. Like, I know it'd be kind of weird, but like, well, I mean, ever since I started to play the games, Mom's texting me again, jeez. Like, okay, this is gonna sound weird. Well, not weird. I don't even know okay, because like when I started playing the Papa's games for like the first time in my life, so I played Cupcake Area Cupcake Area Flash, then Cupcake Area Flash, the first customer. Well, it all depends. That's like because there's no dining room. That's like the last game. And I'm so sad that's the last game too, where it's like if you do a female custom worker, which I did, I basically made a custom worker of me and made myself work at the Cupcake Area at the ripe age of like 8 or like 9 or something. Child labor. Honestly, that checks out for Papa Louie. He's a nice guy, but he's so naive. He's like, I don't know. He's interesting. But like when I played Papa's Cupcake Area Flash, I played as a female custom worker. Basically, I made a version of myself and played as myself. So the first because it's the last game to not have a dining room. It's like if you do a male worker, Willow will come in because Willow was supposed to be the female chef. So it's like if you have a male worker, Willow will come in. She's the female chef, and then like, but if you have a female worker, then the male chef will come in. His name is James, and it's so weird because I know he gets a lot of hate, and that makes me sad. But, like, you know what? One man's trash is another man's treasure. Because, like, when I first look at James, I'm like, dang, he's pretty hot. He's pretty hot. And that was, like, 8-year-old me talking about, like, how hot this guy is. And it's so weird because, like, I didn't even realize he was a grown man. It's actually so funny. Like, thinking about, like, stuff. Like, okay, when you think of, like, especially people who, like, know the Papa's games but aren't, like, into the lore. It's so weird. People like think the majority of characters in the game are adults. And you know, when you're little, that doesn't really cross your mind that like they're all adults or like at least very older than you, which is very interesting. I never thought about that when I was little. And I see like some people still don't know that. Like I saw like a video made in Papa Louie Pals where they made Mary go to school. And I knew the lore of the time. I'm like, Mary, why is Mary going to school? She's a grown adult. She's a painter. She's not going to college that we know of. If you want to have an older character go to school, like Raleigh was right there. No, Raleigh wasn't. I don't think Raleigh was existed at the time, or he wasn't as known because he's a newer guy. But he is technically like, yes, he's an adult, but he like goes to college. Technically, he's like a what is he, psych? Like he wanted to get like a master's in psych. Kudos to him, honestly, like what, like a lot of, like some of the characters, you know, it's like their flip deck comes out and they grow on you. Just because like you like him, but then you like him even more when their flip deck comes out. Raleigh was him for me. It was like, yeah, you know what, he's interesting and all, yada yada yada. But then like his flip deck came out, and I really started to appreciate him more. You know, just like he was housebound for 3 years, and he struggled with germophobia, and then like he overcame it, and like now he wants to help others. Like that, like oh my gosh, like oh my gosh, like that made me like him so much. I'm trying to think of like other flip decks that like made me feel like that. Lizelle, I mean that's kind of obvious, but like, I mean I liked Lizelle from the get-go, you know, because of her design, but like finding out about like her being trans, like that made me, I don't know why, that like just, it made me happy that there was like representation for trans people in the Papa's games now. I don't know, I don't know, it just made me feel, I just felt so much happier for her, and like, you know, she went through all that. And like, you know, being depressed and struggling through high school socially, which I relate to, and then finally finding herself in the end. That made me, I don't know. I loved her, but then after that, I loved her more. Oh yeah, I remember in my last morning live stream, Spectre asked me a question about which Papa's characters would you want to have more lore on. I answered Hank. I think I actually said Caleb and Lizelle too because they're time gaps in the flip decks. But Hank was the one that me and like everyone else points to when we say needs more lore. Hopefully we get some more lore in the newsletters. I think Shannon's pointing to that with one of her segments, with her segment on Guy Mortadello. But another customer that I wanted to have more lore to them. So flip decks, when I got into the fandom, like when I re-got into the Papa's games again, and I got into like the fandom and the lore actually for real this time instead of like my own little headcanons. The flip decks were on hiatus when I got in. I got in around like 2021, 2022. Probably 2022 was like when I like got in again to the Papa's games. Maybe it was like around that time, but there was no. I remember that like I was like reading through the flip decks and stuff, and I remember like the last one they made was like the Mango Bee, and then like they went on hiatus for a while with flip decks, but then they came back and like what was that 2023? They like came back, they returned, and first one was the Dynamo, and honestly, I was really okay. Because I was, when I knew, but we all kind of knew it was going to be the Dynamo, and, like, I was so excited to hear about, like, this villain backstory. I was, like, so excited to hear, like, what he's up to. I was, like, so looking forward to, like, hearing his villain backstory, and, like, hoping it was, like, a tragic one, and all that jazz. I was, like, really hoping it was going to be, like, I was really hoping they were going to put his backstory in the flip deck, but they did not. And I was very disappointed. Actually, because I wanted to know why, because I mean, I think all of us wanted to know, like, why this sweet and nice guy, as they described Mo, you know, super nice guy, as they described Mo, why he would go, like, and do, like, villainy, if he's, like, so nice, you know, like, what compels him to, like, you know, like, become a villain, you know, like, I don't get it. Like, I want to know, like, why he does that. But they never explained it. I was so sad. It was actually really sad. Maybe one day we'll get an explanation. It'll probably be in the newsletters. I love the newsletters, by the way. Just coming along nice. Like, show like a close up of it. Like, kind of show the whole thing. That's like really cool looking. I like the way this is turning out. Spectre had a great idea with this. I think I want to do like the darker blue too, but it may not look as nice. Or is it? Yeah. The green, dark blue, purple. That may look nice, but it probably is not going to look as nice as this one. Just want to give it a shot. Just kind of zoning out. Just staring around. I have like so much markers and pens. They're like in these big Ziploc bags. Like the big ones. Where did I put my big one? I had like a big, oh yeah, I put it like, I was using it as like a placemat from rubber bands. One of these. I have like 5 or 6 of these like full of like rubber, like of like markers and like pens, particularly gel pens. Like I have a bunch of other pens too, but like I keep my gel pens in there, in those bags. I just have so much. I'm like just kind of staring at it. It's like I'm like, oh my gosh, I do have a lot. I'm gonna use it all up though. I'm gonna use it all. Getting into journaling again, like I want to like do it like hardcore. And I haven't written in like my diary journal either. I call it my daily journal, but it's been anything but. And basically it's just like me writing down like my feelings and what happened today, and then like stuff. Mostly because I want to remember I want to remember things. You know, my memory's pretty bad. My memory's pretty bad. Probably need like just one more round of bands, and then I'll be done. Testing it out. I kind of want to do this like live stream, this long live stream this time, just one last hurrah. I don't know if that'll work out though. I know that this is the last live stream of the weekend. I mean, it is still kind of the weekend for me. My like schedule, like it's weird for me because I don't work full time like a regular schedule. I work part time, and I don't work a lot of hours. I only work part time right now. It's like I was in school and just trying to juggle school and work. And like trying not to overwhelm myself because I've done that in the past and it sucks. But I'm gonna start looking for full-time work, but I don't know when that will be. But I'll be looking for that soon. But like my schedule's kind of weird because like I work Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I work Saturdays too. So it's like people say like they're like, oh, like it's my Friday, and I'm like, I can't relate because it's weird. Like I'm off Fridays and Sundays. I'm off Mondays now, but like Saturdays, like I only work like 5 hours. But like it's just a weird, like it's a weird it's just different than the norm. So like I work Saturdays. I forgot what I was getting at with that. Oh yeah, because I said last live stream of the weekend. Technically I'm off on Monday, so technically like it's like the rest of the weekend, and then I go back to work on Tuesday technically. So technically it is like the weekend still for me. But like I know for a lot of you it's not. But I mean it's weird, and I know like with summer and all that, like people are out of school. And I don't know, like, and I'm sure people are like still doing like school stuff like I used to be in marching band, and we'd be doing practices now, you know, still. We'd be doing practices. But you know what? I am actually happy I'm, like, not in band anymore. Just for the sake of I don't have to go to band camp. Like, it was, okay. Like, the week we go to band camp was, like, one of the hottest weeks of the year this year. And I was just so thankful that I wasn't going to band camp that week, because it was miserably hot. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. It was so miserably hot, and I don't have a heat tolerance anymore, thanks to medications and stuff. Like, ooh, I gotta pick a clip. What is? Could I use like a again? I don't really see a lot of things for the pastel green clip. I think it'd work here. Maybe with the purple one. I have pastel purple too. Pull it out. This one. It's so funny. I thought I heard a ding. It's probably not a ding. No, it's not a ding. It's so funny though, because every time I get a text message, my anxiety like spikes big time. Like big time spike. And so I remember like it might have been multiple occasions too. Like I was like at the pharmacy the other day. I was at the pharmacy the other day last week, and a guy next to me, his phone went off and did the ding sound like Apple phones do when you get a text. And I like freaked out. I thought it was like my phone, but it wasn't my phone. Okay, hear me out. Just me like spitballing. Green, pink, whoop, purple. Let's drop some probably. Green, pink, purple. What do you guys think? Wait, I realize no one's here right now. Green, pink, purple. So I want to do like pink and green, and I'm gonna do like purple and pink. Green, pink, purple. Maybe if I do it the other way. Oh, I dropped it. That doesn't really matter because it was open. The pink one wasn't open. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, what is it? Green, purple, and then the dark blue. It's more of a teal blue, but dark blue. I put it on. So, like, what is it? It's like pink. Pink. Purple. Okay. So we start with the next one, just like we did. I gotta check things off so I know what I'm doing. Checked off that, and then did this one. So now we're on the green, dark blue, purple one. I don't think this is gonna look as nice as this one turned out, but it's still worth a shot. I'm gonna take a little voice break right here. Let's focus on bracelets and my voice. Like, it doesn't hurt like it did last night. Like, sleeping helped recover it from like all the yapping I did yesterday. It was like on my last night's live stream, it was hurting. It was like hurting really. It was like hurting because I got talked too much yesterday. But yeah, it's still kind of feeling kind of tired. I probably like need to. My mouth's getting kind of dry. I need to drink water. Like always. I don't drink enough water. Well, I do drink water. Like, especially if I'm thirsty, like, I drink water. You know, like, I still probably don't drink, like, enough. Especially with the medications I'm on, I probably need to drink, like, even more than I do. So, technically, I might be dehydrated by, like, some standards, but, like, I'm not really thirsty. Oh, like, I get thirsty and then I drink water or, like, Gatorade or something. But, like, I don't, like, but it's not, I don't feel like I'm not, like, chronic, like, super dehydrated. But, you know. But I still probably need to drink water, more water than I do. Okay, I'm gonna focus. Okay, I thought I was gonna focus, but I just realized something crazy. And that's so dumb of me. So, my favorite colors right now, my favorite color is green, and then my second favorite color is blue. Why don't I have a multicolor of green and blue in here? I'm such an idiot. Well, not an idiot, but why didn't I think of that? Put it in the margins? I mean, I don't have a lot of, like, room to, like, put things. Let's see. Look up in here. I just realized how crazy I was not to think of my favorite colors. Okay. Got that down. Now I'm gonna focus. Okay, everyone, welcome back. Thank you for staying with me at the vocal intermission. I know that was probably a big nothing burger for you guys who are gonna be watching this in post and stuff, but I just wanted to, like, give my voice a break. Plus, another thing is, like, and I realize that I do this, and I don't realize I'm doing it, but, like, other people do, and they tell me. I talk loud. And that probably, like, strains my voice even more than, probably even more than, like, it should, than, like, regular people, because I talk loud, and it's not even, well, sometimes because, like, sometimes I worry that people aren't able to hear me, especially in, like, loud environments, I worry that people aren't able to hear what I'm saying, because, like, in a loud environment, I can't hear what people are saying, because all I hear is, like, the noise on top of people talk. Like, when someone talks to me, I hear that on top of, like, the noise other people are making in the back, and I struggle with, like, being able to hear and make out words in that situation. So, like, I do talk loudly because of that, and also just, like, when I'm stressed or excited, my voice also tends to be louder, and I don't even realize I'm doing it, but everyone else is like, you gotta talk quieter, and then I get mad at them, but I shouldn't get mad at them, but I do. No, this is actually turning out to be pretty good. It's definitely not as, like, as pretty as this one, but it's definitely turning out to be, like, pretty still. I like how, I like the glow-in-the-dark bands, how they shine in the light. It's, like, translucent, so, like, it's, like, kind of like a, stained glass, or, like, what is it, a sun catcher? Or, like, you know, like, you know, like when it shines through, like, a, like, colored glass, like stained glass, like when you go to a church, they have the stained glass. So that's kind of what it reminds me of, like, just, like, you know, we might run out of green bands. These are actually, though, I think, these are actually, like, smaller bags, though, than, like, the default bags. I'll show you, like, a default. Like, this one, and, like, I gotta pull it a different way. There we go, this one, and then, like, on top, it's just, like, a small, it's a smaller bag, but it's, like, a mini bucket, so, I mean, that's kind of to be expected. We're still getting a lot of bands out of this. It's like, I made a whole fishtail out of, like, the green, I made a whole fishtail out of the green bands, and then, on top of that, I've made, I'll, like, pull out my, so we made, like, what is it? We made the green, like, fishtail, and then, what else? Was that the one I think it was the only one I've made so far, the green fishtail. And then I also, you know, I made this, and I still have enough bands to make this, and then whatever else project I broke down for green. You saw me in the notebook, on the paper, like, writing down more ideas. Just pop off. I was looking at the blue and the purple next to each other, and, like, these ones in particular, I'm like, what? What do you mean? And I realized, like, I don't have, like, I didn't have, any, like, ideas for, I didn't, like, put down on my list, like, blue and purple. And blue and purple is beautiful. All colors are beautiful, to be honest, in some way or another. I am so thankful that I'm not colorblind, and I can see all the colors. I don't know, just colors are beautiful. And I'm just very lucky that we have color. It just makes me so happy when things are colorful. But yeah. I was thinking about it, like, I mean, I show my face now, so it doesn't really, like, apply anymore. Because I know, like, back when I, like, started out, I didn't want to show my face at all, because I didn't want to be recognized by, like, family and stuff. Like, if they knew it was me and they saw my face, they would know. So, like, I didn't want them to see it, like, recognize it was me. And I was faceless for a while. But then I, like, worked up the courage to, like, do my first, like, get ready with me with my face. But then I, like, blacked out my thumbnails, which is funny. Like, I had, like, I didn't want my family to, like, see the thumbnails. and like stumble upon the videos and like see my thumbnails and then like, you know, recognize me or like, you know, but over time I got more confident and started like using my face in thumbnails. And then like I got to live streaming, and I would have probably been able to live stream without my face if I would have like, because I have the tripod on, and I could be able to like flip the camera and like do bracelets just like, but like with the camera showing just the bracelets and not like my face. Honestly, that's probably how I should have like done this, but like I don't know. That would have been the smart thing to do, I guess. You guys could have like seen the looming up close. That probably would have been like more to you guys then. I don't know. I still do this. I don't know how long this will be. I want this to be a very, very long one, or at least like I want to get a significant amount of bracelets done with this live stream. I don't know if that's gonna happen. If you remember the last night's live stream, I was hoping to finish all of the rainbow loom fishtails I wanted, or at least the single colored ones. But I also like I knew that was not gonna happen, because like I have like all of like 4 treasure boxes and this bucket of bracelets still, and then I wanted to like, that was just the single color ones, then I wanted the multicolored ones like these ones. So I kind of knew I wasn't gonna get that all done last night. That was just dumb of me. Not dumb of me, I knew, like I knew what I was getting into when I said that, and I was just like, well, so I'm like, yeah, I want to, but I'm not gonna get that done, so I put like probably not in the title, and then I completely like lost the plot. Cause like, and I just started like sketching in my notepad, like, do this, and like, you can do this colors, you can do these colors, and this color idea, and, you know, like, and I was doing, yeah. Completely lost the plot. But I mean, that's just kind of how it is. These live streams are very, like, kind of unpredictable, to be honest. Just like, I don't know how things are gonna go, like, in terms of, like I know, like, I have a plan, you know, like, I sit here in front of the camera, you know, I tell myself, and basically the plan is what the title is for the live stream. Like, it was like, so it was like, like, the other titles, this one not really, but it's like, I plan to make rainbow loom fishtails. And last night I was like, it was like, I didn't say I plan. Basically it was like, so I said like, was it hopefully finishing all of the rainbow loom fishtails? But like, so that was the plan, you know? I put the plan in the title of like what I plan on doing, and then like with the live stream, it just, I don't know if it works out or not. Cause like first, like my ADHD just pops off all the time, and it's very funny because it's like, you know, like I do something and then like I completely just jump to another thing. I probably can do one more. Honestly, it'd probably be smart to do like one more thing. Even though it may be awkward for my wrist size, maybe a bit too big, but I'll do like one more round of like the colors. This is looking really good. I thought it was going to turn out like not great. You know, like this one's like a really nice, the light blue blends in. And I was worried because this is a darker blue that it wasn't going to blend in as much or look as nice, but this actually looks really nice. Actually, in some cases, I actually kind of like this. Like, I really, really like this. This is really nice. I like the colors. But like, they're both good for different reasons. Like, this one's a very nice gradient. And like, this one is also a really nice gradient, but the blue sticks out more. I can see the blue, and like it's more, the colors are more, stick out more in this one. So I like both of them for different reasons. But as I said, I was worried about like running out of greens, make the glow in the dark greens, but that's kind of silly of me. Like we're still going strong with the glow in the dark greens, but also I have this one. I have like this one here that I can use, and then like I think I have one more. So I have like more of the rainbow loom bags. I can see it across the room. Like, 'cause I have, like, you know, the big storage bag, those big Ziploc storage bags I showed you earlier to store my markers and pens. I also have, like, 5 of them full of rainbow loom bands that, like, I've stored. And again, I probably need if I'm going to be taking this bracelet making stuff seriously like I have, I probably should get a better storage system for, like, my beads and my rubber bands. But, you know, I didn't even think of that too much. So we kind of got what we got right now. So, and yeah, the big, all the rubber band bags and the big bag is really disorganized. But, you know what? It's all right, because I can still see what's in there, and, like, it's not awful. It's not awful. And again, as I said, I can see, like, a one glow-in-the-dark green across from me. And I may even have more in there, too. Trying to think. I started my laundry. So I have laundry going right now, and I'm going to have to, like... I'm not going to cut the stream, but I'm going to, like, have to, like, walk away and, like, switch it out. And, like, that'll be very quick. Like, 5 minutes tops. But I want to time it. Like, I don't want to do it, like, too late, because I have, like, my first load in the dryer, in the washer. First load in the washer. It was a very awkward thing. I couldn't just do one load. It was, like, not enough for 2 loads, but too much for 1 load. So I kind of have to do 2 loads. I wanted to get it all clean. I didn't want to, like, you know, shove it all in there, and then it doesn't get as clean as it should. And then that's another thing. So I think I mentioned this earlier. But, like, Spectre's like, hey, like, you can make necklaces too. And that would be smart to make necklaces as well as, like, bracelets. Like, yeah, I do the bracelets thing all the time, but, like, necklaces, like, that'd be so cool. Doing necklaces, because I don't really, like, pay attention. I don't wear a lot of jewelry, period. Sometimes I'll wear the earrings occasionally. I don't really wear, like, a lot of jewelry. I want to. I definitely want to, for sure. I just don't. Like, rings. Well, I have rings, but I don't know if they fit me anymore, because, like, my fingers kind of got wider. Like, I got, like, pretty, like, big fingers. I will go with the green this time. Last time I went with the purple C-clip, so this time I'll go with the green C-clip. The more pastel green C-clip. Because I got, okay, so at Walmart, and I'll put this on, I'll tell you about Walmart and, like, what they have. Rainbow Loom products. They have, like, the little bags. They have the bracelet making stuff. Obviously not as much as, like, Michael's and Hobby Lobby and the craft stores. But they do have, like, Rainbow Loom supplies. They have, like, obviously the main kit. I think they have the big kit, too, the deluxe kit. They have, like, the main kit, and then they have, like, the deluxe kit as well, probably, too. Like, they have bracelet making kits. But in terms of, like, what they have, like, with, but in terms of what they have, like, besides, like, the actual kit itself, they have the Rainbow Dreams bucket. So they have this one, so they have this bucket, and then they have the mini glow-in-the-dark bucket, which I was using just now, actually. I still have it, like, in my trash bag, so I'll just show you, whoops, just to show you, like, what it looks like. It, like, I crushed it up. Whoop. It looks like this. It's like a glow party. It's a mini, it was a mini thing, you know. You guys saw it on my previous streams. This was, like, the one that I was working with. This is the one I worked with. This was the first one I grabbed because it was small. Like, I grabbed that. And then they have another one of the big buckets. They have another one of these, but it's not neon, it's pastel. I was using some of them in, like, not on live stream, but, like, I got one of those. I think I wanted to get another one, but I didn't. But they had some really cute colors. They had, like, this yellow color, and they had, like, some blues. Like, this, like, the bottom portion is, like, let's put it all like this. Like, there's, like, the blues and stuff. Very, very pretty colors. And the best part was about, like, that bucket in particular, like we have, like, like for the C-clip colors as far as it goes, we have the clear ones. I'm just holding up the older model. The clear ones, and then we have like the more neon colored ones. So we have like we have like the neon green, and then like the purple, and then like the dark blue. There's a red, there's a white. I think there's a black. I think there's black ones too. Just can't find them. But the Pastel Dreams bucket was very interesting because they had different C-clip colors that I appreciated that. So I'm gonna pull some of them out. You guys can see. There's the white ones. Obviously, there's the you know, and that's a standard. That's good. You know, having the white ones is good. They have separate colors though. Like they have different colors. Like they have the white ones, and then they have these pink ones, which is actually really good. Pink is great for like some of these. And then they have the pastel. I'm calling it the pastel green, and I'll hold it up to the neon green so we can compare. I have to hold it a weird way. It's funny. So like they're definitely different side by side. Like the neon green is like this, and then the pastel green is this one. The one on your left should be your left, and you can see that there's a difference. This green is definitely softer, and it's good for like certain ones. And then like, oh yeah, and then like the neon, the standard C-clips have a purple design, but like it's a different purple than the one. Then the one. Okay. I'm trying to like get it all set up so you guys can see. Trying to like hold them properly. No. So bad. I don't want to say I'm so bad at this. I gotta work on my self-talk. I talk so mean to myself, and I'm trying to work on that. Like especially like out loud. Like I deprecate myself all the time, and like it's just a habit, and like it's a bad habit. It's not helping me, so I'm trying to work on that, especially like talking out loud. This is the regular like standard purple C-clip that comes in like the neon bucket, and it comes in like the other buckets, and then in treasure boxes. And this is like the other purple, and you can definitely see a difference. It's not that great, and then the light's in the way. You kind of like see the difference between like the purple that came in the pastel bucket and this purple, the standard purple. And I should have grabbed another. Pastel bucket when I went to Walmart this last time. That would have been the smart thing to do, because then like those are really pretty colors, and I love the pastel. Like I have the bands still, like the leftovers, the bands, but just the C-clips alone too. And then like we have the like the yellow C-clip, and that's really nice. Like we have like pink C-clips and yellow C-clips that came from that bucket that I should have gotten. Because really the rest of them are just either clear. It's either clear C-clips or it's the regular ones like this one. This is the newer design, by the way. Same colors as the standard. This is just they changed the design of the clips. They made it different. And I should probably put that side by side. It's actually not that bad. It's like, you know, I think it's supposed to be like more secure. So you have like, this is like the new design, and this is the old design. I don't know if you guys can like see that. Old design is this one, the regular C-clip, and then the new design, it's like, it's different. It's supposed to be more secure. I've never had issues with the regular C-clips, so that's fine. Some of the off-brand clips, some of the off-brand kits, like I don't really like, because like sometimes I'll get like an off-brand kit, or like just for like the colors. Which, I'm fine, I'm totally fine with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with getting, like, the off-brand stuff, you know? But, like, especially because, like, there's just one bucket in particular. It's, like, not Rainbow Loom brand. It's, like, a different brand. But it's a bucket. It's one of the buckets. It's like a Crazy Loom bucket. But I like that bucket in particular, the Crazy Loom one, because it has an orange. It has regular orange. Not the neon orange that you see here. It has, like, the regular orange. Like this, I like to keep this in my regular kit. Like this color, it's like orange, but it's not like the neon bright orange. You can see kind of the difference. And so like I keep that in my standard kit. Like I have the case, because I got the regular kit, and I have the case that came with it. I don't know if I should get like the deluxe kit. Like I have a loom here, obviously that works. These are very durable, but sometimes I wonder that like, what if it breaks? Maybe I should get like the deluxe kit too, because that has like, that is, you know, that'd be cool. I don't know, just like as a backup for the loom itself, and then also like that'd be like, and then also the other thing is that I could like connect them together, make like a double loom, and I know like that's like make it extra long, and that's like good for like certain designs like starbursts. Like you could do like them on the single loom like this, or you can do like the double loom design where it's like the starburst like all around and not just like starburst in the front and then extension. That's like that's like a thing. Okay, where am I? Green, dark blue, purple is the last one. Green and light blue. I probably should do green and light blue. So I have it off in the margins, and I wasn't even like thinking. So green, and then light blue. As I said, green and blue are my favorite colors, and I'm surprised I didn't even think to put them down on my original list. Blue and purple too, I'm surprised I didn't think of that. Well, I was thinking in threes. Like last time when I made this, I was thinking like threes. Like 3 colors per bracelet. I wasn't thinking in like 2 colors. I wasn't thinking like 2 color designs. I was thinking 3 colors. 3 colors per bracelet like these. But not the 2 colors. 2 colors are just as nice as the 3 colors. I'm not worried about bands. You know what? I could even get more in the meantime. Like in between streams, I guess. It's like there's so much more to do. Like I want to make all the fishtails that on my I want to make, and then like I want to like start doing like other designs too. Like following tutorials, do that all on here as well. Like that on top of that, and then like beaded bracelets. Which I haven't mentioned beaded bracelets a whole lot, but you've seen them in my videos of like bracelets I made and stuff. I have like still my beaded bracelet stuff. I want to like, you know, bring that on a live stream and work on that. And also concert bracelet series too. Like I mentioned that last night, concert where I wanted, like I have like a bucket list of artists I want to do concert bracelets on. Like I did like Taylor Swift at first, and that actually did pretty good on YouTube Shorts. But I want to do Olivia Rodrigo next. I love her music. You know what? It's weird. I'm not, so going back to Taylor Swift, I'm not a Swiftie. Like in like any sense of the word. I'm not actually a big like music fandom person. Well, I'm not a fandom person in general. Just like I can be a fan of something, but I don't like going in and like participating in fandom discourse and stuff like that. It's scary. Especially like music fandoms. Like the music fandoms can get really scary. Particularly, I don't know if it's still the same, but back like a few years ago, K-pop fans were scary. I'm sure, well, I mean, I get it though. They're probably like a bit younger too, so you know, they're just like figuring things out with, and you know, it is a weird time, you know. Like even for me, like as a Gen Z, it was a weird time, but like I'm sure for Gen Alpha, it's even weirder, cause like when I was growing up, like we definitely grew up with the internet, like our whole lives, and like we definitely had that at our fingertips, and that was weird, and that affected us, you know, in weird ways, but it's more prevalent. Like, still, even when I was a kid, like, yeah, we have the internet, but, like, also we could, like, take a break from it and, like, still live our lives, and, like, we had the internet, and it was a strong factor in our lives, but it wasn't, like, overtaking our lives. We had stuff outside of the internet. We still played with toys and played outside and stuff, but Gen Alpha, definitely, they're the iPad kids. We had it rough, like, growing up with the internet, but at least we got a break from it. Like, Gen Alpha doesn't have a break from the internet right now, or they really don't. Like, growing up, like, they're definitely they're more internet, like more internet influenced. I don't say influenced, more like internet like affected than Gen Z is, because it was so prevalent, and they came into the world and they got handed an iPad, and these poor kids. Like, yes, kids are very, very annoying, and they get on my last nerve, and I don't want any of my own, for sure. But, you know, and definitely they annoy me when I'm out in public. Like, they annoy me. They're loud, you know, they get on my nerves. But, I definitely feel for them in some ways. They have it rough in some ways. Like, social media was rough on, like, Gen Z, on us Gen Z growing up. Like, middle school and high school, particularly, like, the worst times to be alive. And, like, we had the internet on top of that. So, and social media on top of that. It was terrible. So, like, Gen Alpha got it rough with, like, all of the internet and social media we have today, which is way more prevalent and way more, like, it's worse than when it was when we were than Gen Z was kids. Way worse. It's just because it's like, it's just not the same. And there's no spaces for them to go either. And that's another thing that I feel for them too, is like, even like Gen Z, even on the internet, like, we had our own spaces. Like, we had the MMO RPGs, and like the television network websites would have games, and, you know, like we had our own spaces online. But, like, Gen Alpha doesn't have that. Like, they can't even go outside because there's nowhere to go outside, and then they can't even, like, go on the internet without, like, being in the same space as, like, someone my age at this point. I feel bad. I feel for them. Like, no wonder why, you know. Not even think, like, this stuff is well studied, because, you know, this is all so new. Like, growing up with the internet and growing up with social media, and how that impacts, like, developing brains. Like, that is, like, that's so, like, that's not probably well studied. Because like, the internet in its current state, was only, like, the internet's been around for a long time, but, like, the internet in its current state has only been around for, like, 10 years in its current state, I would assume. You know, and then short-form video content, too. That's another thing I think about. And this is, like, I'm going on a tangent. This stuff needs to be researched. But, like, short-form content, too, is, like, so popular now. Like, when I was in middle school, we had, like, Musical.ly. We had Musical.ly, and then we had Vine. We had Musical.ly growing up. We had those. Progress, I like this. Like, we had those growing up. And, like, yeah, short-form video content, but definitely YouTube was, like, still the way to go with the long videos and stuff. But now it's, like, TikTok, and TikTok is, like, the hot spot now for, like, anything internet. And yeah, well, yeah, you can do long videos on TikTok now, but it's mostly used for short videos. It still is used for short videos. That's, like, but you can make longer videos now, which is cool. But like the short videos, like, where it's at on TikTok, and yeah. I think short form video content has been shown to, like, make attention spans worse and, like, hurt mental health and all that. That, like, it needs to be studied more for sure. Because I noticed, like, I don't know what it is. It may be, like, academic burnout, and then just, like, being, I don't know what's causing it. Like, ADHD, of course, for me, and then maybe academic burnout. But I've definitely noticed over the years that, like, also because, like, I was thinking about, like, as I got older, I was using social media more. And, like, YouTube, and I got into TikTok later in my college years, and then, that's what I really use for video content, like YouTube and TikTok. I don't know what else. I have like other things. Like, I have an Instagram, but I don't really use it because I don't know what to put on there. And then that's pretty much it. For content, but, like, I noticed that, like when I was in elementary school, I could, like, you know, sit down and like be able to, like, sit down and do schoolwork be able to focus on school and schoolwork for a very long period of time. I could sit there for hours to get a project done for school. But over the years, it like just got worse and worse. Like my attention span, and yes, ADHD, but like even without the ADHD, like my attention span got worse from elementary school, and then middle school it was starting to get kind of weird, but it was not noticeable too much. Then high school, I started to feel like I started to notice it a bit more, and I was also getting really stressed out in like high school. Not even like just I don't know what about high school. Like we had the pandemic, and that like made things awful in high school. But I started to notice that I started to get stressed out more. One time I was like sitting in student services and I was crying because I felt burnt out. Like I felt so bad. I was like crying. I was burnt out, you know. So, and then college came around. And also the other thing about college too that doesn't help, at least with me, is like in high school they're very strict on like timing and due dates and like doing this at this time and this and this time, this and this time, and then you gotta do this, and then you gotta do this at home, and like it was a routine. Like high school sucked, but it was definitely a routine for me, you know? Like with it was definitely like a routine. Every day was the same routine. Every week was the same routine. And you know what? That might have actually helped me out in the long run with high school, and why I did so academically well in there. It was because of the routines. Because, like, college is definitely a free-for-all, more so. Like, you get to college and you're kind of on your own. You gotta, like, figure this stuff out on your own. Like, time management and finding, like, time to study and stuff. Like, and you can't, like, study... Like, and like, if you wanted to study, like, there were study hall periods, you know? Like, in high school, a lot of people had a study hall period, so it's like, you know, like, you do your work, and then you get a break in the day, and you can, like, study, and get your homework done. And then you can get your homework done at home, too, but, like, that was a big help. But, like, in college, you're, like, basically on your own for, like, everything. Like, you have to find the time and the motivation to do stuff. Like, study and do your homework and all that. And, like, that, it was so hard. Man, it was hard to, like, find that. It was so bad. Like, trying to find, like, time to, like, study and all that. And sometimes, like, learning the material, too. Because, like, not even, like, studying, cause, like, when I started college, it was, like, so we were still coming on in the pandemic. Sort of, like, it was like over. It was like kind of like over, not like really really over, but like people were getting over it essentially. Like people, like, when I got to college, some people were wearing masks, but a lot of people, like, weren't. And we didn't have the mask policy anymore when I started college, like, for real. But a lot of the classes were, like, still online. My anatomy and physiology lab actually had kind of like an interesting format. And actually, I think it was actually a good format, though, especially because it was anatomy. And, like, I thought, you know, for anatomy specifically, you know, it worked out in my favor. Because, like, we'd have the video lectures. The labs would be in person for anatomy and physiology. But the videos were online, and we could watch them at our own pace. Which I actually benefited from that more than probably I would have if it would have been, like, a standard lecture. Just for the fact that, like, it's anatomy. It's insane. I didn't think I even took, like, I don't even think, well, actually, no, I'm trying to think. Like, I don't even know how other people's anatomies were. Like, because, like, I was taking, and by the way, this is, like, the first college bio class I took. I was a bio major. I was a biology major coming into college. And, like, that was, like, the first, my advisor was like, hey, my advisor, for some reason, thought it'd be a great idea to put me in anatomy and physiology 1 and 2 first, before going into general bio courses. Interesting choice, looking back. But it was cool because I could, like, connect my anatomy and physiology stuff to the general biology stuff. So I could still, like, connect it. And then, like, also to other classes, too. it was good. But the lectures being in video format worked out in my favor, because like I could adjust the speed. I could, like, you know, if I missed a part, I could go back and like rewatch it. Like, that was, I don't know, I found that very beneficial, instead of like sitting in a lecture and trying to like catch up with like the words, trying to catch up with the lecture in real time, and like trying to catch up with the lecture in real time, trying to jot everything down as they're saying it, and then like, that's the worst. I've always struggled with that too. Like listening to a lecture and then trying to like get everything down on paper or in my notes that I need to get down for that lecture. Nightmare. So bad. Also, I think I was writing, I mean, it was a lot of things, like writing, like, not even like my writing, it was literally just like, one of the also things I struggled with too was like, they give you so much information. This is especially true in college. They give you so much information, and then it's up to you to figure out like what's important and what's not. And yeah, and I think about like the tests and stuff, it's like, oh my gosh. So it's like, you know, so I feel like I had to get like everything down that the professor said. It was crazy. Even though like it's not true, it's not, you don't really have to do that, but I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, well, what if I don't take a note on this and it's on the test? And I didn't take a note on it, so I forgot. Because it's kind of like, you know, you don't really know what's on the test. I mean, sometimes they'll give you a study guide and you get like a general idea, but you really don't know what's on that test a lot of the times. Like what questions they're going to ask specifically. Like you got to take in everything, but you can't write everything down. That's too much, and you don't have enough. There's not enough time to write everything down. Some students do get accommodations to record lectures. I actually did get that accommodation in college. I got accommodations in college. I didn't use them a whole lot. I don't know. It might have just been like my internalized ableism and shame, and just my laziness of not wanting to go through the trouble of requesting accommodations. But I did technically have accommodations in college. And one of them was recording the lectures, which was kind of a help in some circumstances. Although also one of the big perks of like me going to college post-pandemic was like, even though we had in-person lectures, a lot of the lecture materials were still online. Even like video forms and stuff, like video forms and slides and stuff, like were still like online. Like, so I didn't really need it like too much, because I could still like rehash the lectures if I needed to, like at home, like everyone else could on like the learning management system. I lost track. I rambled a lot. This is gonna be a long live stream. I just realized this might be my longest one yet. Like my longest one. Yeah, because I mean the other ones were like what, 80 minutes or so, and this one's like going on 100. Like we're yapping. Like, we're hammering this out. Look at this. It's really cute. That's another thing too, is like I don't want to like, in the meantime, but between streams I can get more rubber bands, especially that pastel bucket I just mentioned earlier, because like I really like those colors, and the C clips were different colors too, which is really good. They had the pink ones and the yellow ones, and that's useful. That's useful. So I could, like, in between streams get, like, more bands. I have so many bands as it is, though. But, like, get more, I guess, like, in between streams. And then definitely, as I mentioned, with the beaded bracelets. I think that was the whole thing I was trying to get back to, was, like, concert bracelet series and the bracelets. And then I got, like, then I got mentioned YouTube Shorts, and I got on and, like, how it did there, and I got on a ramble. Yeah. So, like, I have, like, a bucket list of, like, artists I want to do for concert bracelet series. I have Taylor Swift. I did Taylor Swift. That actually did okay in numbers. And that's what I wanted to talk about. Like, I'm not a Swiftie in the traditional sense. Like, I'm not, like, crazy. And I don't like fandoms anyway, to be honest. Like, especially music fandoms are scary. Like, music fandoms in particular are scary. Particularly, like, I don't know if it's still true, because I'm not really in that space. I've been meaning to get into K-pop, but I haven't yet. K-pop fandoms can be kind of scary. Or at least from the outside. Or definitely back when I was, like, definitely, like, a couple of years ago, like, they were scary stuff. Scary stuff. But again, they're also, I'm sure they're young. Those people are young, too. And that also doesn't help, you know, growing up on the internet and like being that way, and then seeing others be that way, and you're young and you're impressionable and you're picking up on that, and it just builds and builds and builds. I kind of had a similar experience, because another reason why I don't participate in music fandom discourse is like, even bands and groups I like are crazy in fandom. 21 Pilots is the shining example of this. I am a huge 21 Pilots fan. Huge. But I don't participate in the fandom discourse. I didn't even like when I listen to 21 Pilots, like, I don't even pay attention, I never paid attention to the lore, either. Like, I was there just for the music and vibes. Like, I kind of knew about the lore here and there, like, what, like, kind of, sort of, but, like, I didn't pay attention to lore, I paid attention to the music and how good it was. Even, it was a good thing, though, because even, like, without the lore context, it still stood on its own 2 feet, which is awesome. Love 21 Pilots. But, like, when I was first getting into the fandom, I'm kind of more of a long-time fan than, like, some of the newer ones, which, by the way, I'm so happy that, like, I'm so happy that 21 Pilots is growing a larger audience. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm happy, you know. Like, Clancy brought in a lot of new fans, which made me happy, because Clancy is their best album, in my opinion. You know, and then, besides Clancy, Breach brought in a lot of fans, I'm sure, and Drag Path. Like, Breach was the #1 album, which, that's awesome. I'm so proud of them for that. And I kind of contributed to that. I didn't contribute to that as much as I should have. Like, I didn't get, like, Clancy, when I got, also, it was different, because, like, it was like, I listened to Clancy, and then I bought the album off of iTunes. Just really odd, and it's a very archaic way. That's the way I grew up, and I would get music on iTunes, and then listen to it there. And then I switched to YouTube, and that's, like, slightly better. But I still had iTunes. I don't use it anymore. But, like, when Clancy came out, like, I listened to the album. I bought the album off of iTunes, and then, like, I went on and got a physical copy. So on top of, like, all of that. But, like, Clancy, like, when I listened to Clancy for the first time, like, that was, like, an instant love right there. It was instant. And that was, like, just me being me, with that album. Like, I love Clancy, and, like, just, like, listening to it for the first time, like, it was the best. And, like, everything just clicked, and I just loved every second of it right away, and I got all of it right away. Understood all of it. Breach, on the other hand, Breach was the #1 album, their second #1 album after Blurry Face. I'll get back to Blurry Face in a minute. But like, Breach was, like, I didn't download that album, like, on iTunes right away, because, like, I liked Breach. I definitely liked Breach on first listen. It was more of a grower on me versus, like Clancy was, like, the love at first sight. Breach was more, like, I liked it, but, like, it took me some time to, like, love it, and, like, get it, and, like, really appreciate all of it. Like, it was so funny. Like, when I ran through the album. It's, like, early in the morning. Like, I ran through the album, and, like, I was like, okay, this is alright. And, like, well, Tally stuck out to me. The single stuck out to me, of course, but Tally was the one that, like, stuck out to me, and, like, still my favorite, you know. Josh Dunn, thank you for, like, keeping that on the album, along with navigating and everything else. But, because he has, like, the best music taste, I swear. But, like, Breach, like, it took me a while to, like, understand it. Like, one of my favorite songs, like, currently, it was so funny. Like, some songs just need a second listen. So, when I first listened to the album, like, all the way through, like, there was One Way, and, like, I didn't really pay attention to One Way. I listened to it, I'm like, you know what? That's alright. It's alright. I probably won't go back to it. And then I heard it again, like, months later on my Pandora. and it clicked. That second time I heard it, like, it clicked, and I fell in love with it. And I listened to that song on repeat, and that became, like, my most listened to song this winter was One Way, because I listened to it on repeat, and it's so good. The rest of the album is good, too, and I like, kind of slept on it. Shame on me. This is probably too long. Oh, yeah, this is going to be way too long. Whoops. I wonder if I could have, like... This is way too long, I think, for, like, my wrist. Oh my gosh, yeah. I can like backtrack though, right? Oh, yeah. I underestimated. I have to like redo. I have to like backtrack, and I can do that. No worries. But yeah, like, so when I was first getting into 21 Pilots, because again I went on another tangent. When I first got into 21 Pilots, it was Blurryface era, which is all they're like one of their more was like their most like it was a big commercial success. That was their first #1 album, was Blurryface. And that was the era I got into 21 Pilots, was the Blurryface era. Because, like, a girl in my math class, like, introduced, was, like, she told me about 21 Pilots. I've never really heard of them before. And she gave me, like, a little flashcard of songs to listen to by them. It was a good thing of their discography, though, because, like, she gave me, like, all the songs except for Self-Titled. She did not give me any songs on Self-Titled. So that's probably why I don't listen to Self-Titled a whole lot, too. But, like, she gave me songs from, like, Blurryface, Vessel, and Regional at Best. Kudos to her about Regional at Best, though, too. Like, I'm so serious. Kudos to her for, like, getting me on the Regional at Best train. Kitchen Sink was my favorite for, like, the longest time, and I still love it. Navigating's my favorite now, but, like, Kitchen Sink is, like, my favorite. But Kitchen Sink was, like, my favorite. But Navigating's my favorite now. But Kitchen Sink still holds, like, the highest place in my heart. That song is everything. I love Kitchen Sink. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So, like, when I was getting into 21 Pilots for the first time, you know, it was Blurryface era. You have to remember then, like, we're all young at the time. A lot of us are, like, you know, like, that's a thing. Like, with, like, looking back, we were all so young. Like, looking back on the, fandom discourse, but 21 Pilots fans are scary. Well, especially, I mean, they're still kind of scary now, but, like, especially back then, they were frightening as heck. Scary stuff. They were crazy back then. And so that's why I'm so afraid of fandom discourse, is literally because, like, the 21 Pilots fandom is scary. And, like, it's a band I love, but I'm, like, looking at the fandom, like, you guys are crazy. Staying away from you. All of you. Y'all scare me. You know, I'm sure it's slightly better now, because a lot of us are, like, older now, and so it's not as bad. It's not as bad. Oop, I messed up. Oh, I think I forgot to hook one over. But I have to do the double hook over. I think forget one on the other side. I've done that a couple times. Or just, like, it just slips, maybe, too. Ah, did it again. Okay, I'm gonna have to, like, push this down. That's why I'm, like, so afraid of, like, music fandom discourse, is literally just because, like, they're scary to me. It's literally just because, like, the way people act. And I'm sure people act the same, like, even without the internet back in the day, but just, like, with the internet, you know, it's different. It's more prevalent, it's more in your face. Okay. Very cute. I backtracked. And I didn't do... They wish they had a pastel blue one. Crazy thought. No, actually not a crazy thought. Pastel blue, C-clips. I'm going with the white one this time. I think the white one would suit it. I have to check in my laundry in like 20 minutes. This is a long live stream. Oh my gosh. It's okay if you guys don't watch this all the way through, by the way. This is long. This is long. This is too long. I wouldn't even sit through this. I actually don't watch a lot of live streams from, like, people that, like, even if I'm subbed to them, like, I don't watch, like, any live streams. Oh, I'm probably gonna show you guys before I put it on my wrist. This is it. And I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna do it with the dark blue ones. It's, like, on my wrist. Around the ring, drink it anyway. I could buy it. yeah. Oh yeah, okay, and that's what oh my gosh, and this all circles back to Taylor Swift. All this rambling. So, like, Taylor Swift, Swifties can be scary. Like, when you think of, like, peak, like, scary internet fandoms, music fandoms, Taylor Swift. Her fandom is kind of crazy. I'm definitely not a Swiftie. For sure. I just kind of wanted to cash in on the market, kind of. Okay, I like her music. And, like, and especially, like, when I was doing the concert bracelet series, what did I do? I did it on, like, Speak Now, and then I did it on Self-Titled and Speak Now. And, like, that, and I like those. I never actually listened to a Taylor Swift album, like, all the way through. So that was, like, actually, like, actually, I really did like Self-Titled and Speak Now. But, like, Self-Titled, like, was actually nice. But, like, but, you know, like, listening through it, but, like, she's just gotten so popular now. Like, you know, I was like, oh, yeah, like, I'm not a crazy Swiftie, but I still like her music. But it's just, like, I don't know, as time went on, especially, like, with all the wedding stuff that's happened recently, like, I've liked her less and less as a person now. Like, she just got too rich. Well, I mean, when people get rich, they, like, lose their minds. That's anyone, by the way. Money, it's funny, because I think, like, when I have a bunch of money, like, I'm not going to be like that. But I probably will, because, like, everyone's like that when they have money, when they get a lot of money. It just changes people. Money changes people. Like, Taylor Swift, like, just, yeah. I'm trying to, like, I'm going to put my leg out, because I was, like, sitting on it. And now I'm like, my foot's going numb. It's going numb now. So I was cross-legged and stuff. It is interesting, though. I actually like doing this on the bed, on the floor better. Like, looking at it. Like, because I don't know how to live stream these things. If you recall, like, I would do them on my bed. My bed behind me. But I like this more. I like doing this more. I like sitting on the floor more. It's a more stable, like, ground for me to put my phone on with the tripod. Like, it's more stable because it's flat, and then and I don't know, there's more space for, like, me to, like, spread out and get my supplies, like, all set up, and, like, put it and rearrange it in ways that could work, like looking at colors and stuff. I don't know, I just like this more. This is better. This is way better than like me doing it on the bed. Show you a little progress. This is I call it the dark blue. It's technically not dark blue, but it's darker than the pastel blue. So I call it dark blue. Not really accurate. This is like the blue and green one that I'm making. What is trying to, like, forgot what I was gonna say. That's fine. Yeah. But, like, with the concert bracelet series, like, because, like, so I want, like, the next one, I have a bucket list of, like, who I want to do for that. Olivia Rodrigo is the next one I have on my bucket list, so I thought she'd be great for that series. It just makes sense. I feel so bad, because, like, I heard snippets of the new album, but I haven't listened to the new album yet. I heard snippets, and I heard, like, the singles, and it sounds so good. I don't know. I would have to, like, give it a listen. Maybe, like, I'm doing the concert bracelet series, I'll give a listen. That's kind of what I was doing with the Taylor Swift one. I was, like, listening to the album, like, for the first time as I was making the bracelets. And just kind of, like, listening through it, you know, stuff like that. So I could probably do that. But, like, honestly, I haven't been really excited about new releases lately. People have been releasing, like, new albums and new songs, and I haven't been giving them any listens. I don't know. I think my attention span is too short for albums. I'm just not really enthusiastic about new releases anymore. I don't know. That's just me, though. I'm kind of, like, going back to comfort songs and, like, maybe a new song here or there. Like, I don't know what it is about me, but, like, water parks has been, like, a big thing in my brain now. Like, you know, they got a new album coming out. And like I've been listening to like Better Than Therapy like on repeat. Like Better Than Therapy has like been like on repeat. That's gonna make like my top 5 listens for sure. I was listening a lot to Numb too before that came out. Like I was listening a lot to Numb. But like, lots of water parks. Like it's kind of insane how much water parks I've been listening to this year. That's like the new. That's like the only like new release that I've been like listening to is like that and nothing else. I don't even think I like listened to any other new stuff this year. No. Well, at least not off the top of my head. I'm sure I'll look through my YouTube recommendations and I'll find a song from this year. I'm like, oh yeah, I did listen to that one. Not often though. My lips are chapped. That's crazy. I have so many chapsticks, but I haven't been using them like I should. And like now I'm like, I licked my lips for like on accident. I'm like, dang. Yeah, these are chapped. These are so chapped. Oh my gosh, I gotta moisturize more, just like in general. Like body lotions, face lotions. Definitely my lips for sure. In my hands, I have cuticle oil. I need to use it in like hand lotion. I need to moisturize more, cause like my skin gets dry, and that's not good. Cause then like, especially on my fingers, like if I get a hangnail, like I start picking. Or like my lips get dry, I start picking, and like being moisturized like doesn't make it as pickable. So like I gotta work on that. I've been slacking in the moisturizing department. We've actually made really good progress today. I think this is like the most bracelets I've ever made on a live stream. Well, also this live stream is longer than my other ones. That probably explains it too. Kind of running out of things to talk about. Oh yeah, and that's what and all this about concert bracelet series, it's literally all because I mentioned that all because like I was like thinking about like beads, like the beaded bracelets. Like I've been making the rainbow loom stuff all the time on stream and stuff, and like making those in my spare time. But braided bracelets, I've been wanting to make those too. Like I didn't forget about those. Like I got the clay beads, but I want to get more, and then like the pony beads. I want to get more of those, and like other beads, like glass beads and all that. Like I didn't forget about that, and that's kind of what I meant to bring out with concert bracelet series. Is that I gotta get more of like those, and then like also letter charms. I think I have a lot of letter charms, but I don't have the number ones. I probably would need the number one, especially for like Olivia Rodrigo, because it's good for you, you know. That's like one. It's just important. Then if I do like another part of Taylor Swift too, like 1989 and 22 and stuff like that. So I gotta get number beads along with my letter beads that I have, and just more colors and stuff. Like I gotta like, but in like the meantimes I'll do that. Like I'll like go out like here and there and like get a case or something. Because I don't think about that stuff. Like here and there. Actually, you know what would be smart? So when it hits 9 o'clock, actually this might be a smart thing for me to do. So I'll like, when it hits 9 o'clock, I'll cut the live stream. Like, literally just because, like, also, it'd probably be better for you guys. Yeah, this live stream's very long. It's like 2 hours now. Just hit the 2-hour mark. But also, it'd be really good, probably better for y'all, instead of watching, like, one big 5-hour stream, to, like, break it up into, like, smaller streams. Like, 2 smaller streams instead of, like, one big one. That'd be better for, like, you guys, I'm sure. But probably, like, when it hits 9 o'clock, I'll cut the live stream here. Like, switch my laundry, go to the bathroom, all that. And then, like, I'll come right back and, like, pick and do a part 2. Pick it right back where we left off. Like, that'd be good to do that. Looking at the progress. I just like how this one turned out. Actually, you know what? So, okay, I'll finish this bracelet, and then I'll cut the live stream, and then I'll pick it right back up. As I said, I want to do, like, more live streams. Like, even when my family gets back, I just have to be more careful so they don't, like, overhear me and then wonder what's up, you know? So I just gotta be careful about that, but and probably have, like, smaller ones, though, then, too. So it's less risky to get caught if I do, like, smaller ones instead of, like, instead of longer ones like this one. I don't know. So, but I still want to, like, live stream here and there, like, make bracelets and, like, do crochet. That was another thing. It's like, I got more yarn. And I got, like, a bunch of yarn sitting around already. Because I wanted to do, like, crochet projects on live stream, too. I just never got around to it because I was busy doing bracelets. So I wanted to do, like, the bracelets and then the crochet. But I never got around to it. But that's still something I want to do on live stream. Is, like, that as well. I'm just kind of zoned out. I think we're about halfway done with this one. Hopefully I don't make it too long and I don't have to backtrack. I have to remember, though, and I haven't made beaded bracelets in a while. And so one of the things that I have struggled with, and I'll have to relearn it, kind of, is, like, the wrist size. So, like, with the rubber bands, they're stretchy, you know, like, they're more adjustable. The beaded bracelets, so I have stretchy string now, and I got rid of, like, my one string that was not stretchy. But I have stretchy string now. It's not like the felt ones that the candy makers use, but it's like it's like the rubber one, but it's still stretchy. It's still stretchy, which is good. It's good. I needed stretchy string, but, like, even, like, with the but you still have to worry about, like, making it too tight with the beaded bracelets, and it's just, like, something I gotta work on, is, like, sizing and, like, sizing them up and, like, not making them too short, not making them too long, making them just right for my wrist. That's, like, something I gotta work on. It's just, you know, yeah. This one, about halfway done. I'm loving it. I haven't had McDonald's in years. I don't know if that's crazy. I like their food. Well, maybe it's actually changed, though, because I haven't been there in so long. And that's kind of what restaurants do. They, like, change things, like, cheaper ingredients and stuff. But I haven't gone to a McDonald's in years. That's really interesting. I'm starting to get tired. Like, my voice is starting to get tired. But I'm starting to get mentally tired, too. And, like, kind of physically, but mostly mentally tired. You can kind of see it. Like, I'm starting to zone out, like, more than I was at the beginning. I'm just starting, I don't know. I'm just starting to get tired. Kinda. So maybe I should, like, take a little break from, like, live streaming just for a little bit. Maybe pick it back up in a little bit. But literally just, like, take a rest. Because I was doing this, like, popping off. I did, like, what was it, morning and night, and then, like, what was it, morning and night. It was, like, the day before. It was, like, what was it, Sunday? No, Monday today. Saturday I was doing it morning and night. Did I do one on Friday? I might have done one on Friday, too. And then Saturday I did morning and night, and then Sunday I did morning and night, and today I did, like, a super long one this morning. So I guess my voice is very tired from that, but also just, like, you know, I've been doing it. Crazy that I haven't been recording that much either. I told myself I'd get a lot of recording done, but that didn't happen. Well, because I'm on my Minecraft phase, like my 2-week Minecraft phase or whatever. But, like, I would, like, and I love Minecraft and I still play it, but, like, I would sit down to record and I wouldn't be saying anything. I wouldn't have, like, anything to say, or nothing would come to mind for commentary. So it was just kind of like, you know. And I could do, like, a video, like, with the mic off and just, like, do stuff in Minecraft without the commentary. I don't know, I just thought that it might be, like, kind of jarring, so, like, because it's supposed to be, like, with commentary, then I do a video without. And I think people have commented on that before. They're like, wait, you're not talking in this one. And honestly, that might be fair. Get content out, but, like, not talk. Literally just because, like, well, Minecraft is good enough as it is. You guys don't need me yapping in Minecraft. And I was thinking about live streaming it, too. Like, it's a technical hurdle, but I don't think it's too big of a technical hurdle to do Minecraft live streaming. So you have to do it in a certain way, like doing it on your phone. There's a way to do it, but you gotta, like, you can't, like, record your phone directly with your, like, screen recorder. You gotta, like, record it, and then you gotta, like, do it on a certain platform, and then you gotta, like, in order to get it to YouTube. It's a technical hurdle, but it's not too bad of a technical hurdle. I was thinking about, like, doing that, like, because, like, a lot of the times, like, I would play off camera. Like, I would play Minecraft on, you know, as you saw, I would play Minecraft on camera. No, off camera. I'd be doing stuff off camera and on camera. And, like, but, like, sometimes it's, like, not really that interesting. It's still not interesting. I'm in a very boring phase in my Minecraft world. But that's how they all start for me, is, like, terraforming. Like, you saw in my Minecraft test run videos, like, it was literally just me terraforming stuff. And then, like, after that, and then, like, and then I got fed up, and I didn't like how something was turning out, so I deleted the world. So I started a new world. I'm really liking how this new world's looking. You know, I did some more, like, flying around, and my, like, oh, wait, I just realized, like, I've been talking a lot about, like, my Minecraft series, like, and, like, you guys haven't seen a single video of it. So like, all of them are sitting in my backlog. And I've been uploading from the backlog. You know, I go from, like, oldest to newest. But that's so interesting. I'm technically still on the Minecraft test run series. But with Minecraft test run, actually, like, but that's, like, almost ending. Like, I looked at my backlog, and I'm like, it's, like, but, like, I'm, like, towards the end. I think I have, like, one more test run video left, and then I hop into my actual, like, Minecraft world. Like, I hop into that in, like, the next video after. So I start the world up. Because, like, I talk about, like, the Minecraft video, like, the Minecraft videos for my actual, like, new world. I think, like, I said I deleted my old world and made a new one, but you guys haven't seen it yet, because I haven't uploaded any videos from there. It's literally just been, like, all my old. All you've seen is, like, my old videos. You haven't seen, like, any of my new Minecraft world videos. They haven't been uploaded yet. And I just realized this. Well, you guys haven't seen any of that. Don't worry, you guys will have plenty to see, though. I've been recording. And then I do like, off-camera stuff, too, like terraforming and yada, yada, yada. But I know, like, terraforming can get kind of boring for you guys, like, just straight terraforming. I don't know. Okay. This bracelet's done. I like the way these turned out. I'm gonna pack it up just for now. And I may return back to this later in the day. I am just kind of tired. And I gotta, like, go to the bathroom and I gotta, like, do laundry and stuff. Like, switch laundry. Yeah. So I may come back in a bit. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm out. Thank you for spending time with me. Love you guys.